Tech Bulldogs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer. These teams might have to brave the elements in this one. Isn't that right, Holly Rowe?
I can tell you there is a lot of excitement down here on the field. The energy is electric, and it is gorgeous weather here late in the season. The sun is out, and we're looking forward to some good football. As they say, it is perfect football weather. We're going to get great passing, good running conditions here on the field today. I'll keep you posted on how that plays out as the game goes along. Back to you guys.
Keep that super Doppler cranked up there, Holly. We'll look forward to it. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Bobcats offense will have the ball first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also...
There's a crease. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock, hand it off, let the running back do the rest.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Got the back over the middle. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. And the Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. Guys, let's take just a second and talk a little Ohio. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program was because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs were out after him. He thought he might have to wait his turn.
There he goes!
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Escapes the pressure going right. Going to try to get it himself. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job, nice scripted plays, taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But
headed to the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bobcats!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bulldogs offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. Let's take a look at our impact players. Running inside, it's Miller. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Running into the open. Got a little grass. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Line gets set, first down. They'll move the wide receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Hauls it in. Makes the grab in their space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Makes the grab on the left. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
Man, it's players over plays, isn't it? Like, find your guys, find your matchups. They keep finding him on this drive, and he keeps delivering. That's a really good job by the play caller. Don't try to get tricky. Don't try to outsmart yourself. Your guy is better than his guys.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Dropping back, it's Baker. The short hands, it's Fenley. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
And man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Short gain on the play before he slides.
These are the plays that don't show up in the stat books, right? Like a great job. Look at him. He does an awesome job. Instead of taking the sack, clearly wanted to throw the football, scrambles around, gets some positive yards. It doesn't go down as a huge gain, but these are the plays that get you W's.
Ready, go! Pulls it on the option. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
It's what makes this offense so hard to stop. When you've got an athletic quarterback, you've got to worry about him in the running game. And there on the option, he makes the right decision, keeping it, and he caps off the opening drive of the game with a TD.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Ohio sends out the offense to start this drive. He's going to take off. Bust through behind his pad. He goes out of bounds right at the 37. And a good, productive play there to get things going.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to them and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a prop.
The Bobcats in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Got his man. Ran through the tackle and he's got room to run. Makes that one pay off and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the first. To the air on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. On the run and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Line getting set on second down. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
A fun postseason battle here. Deadlocked at the end of the first. Here's a quick check of the stats so far. We've got a good one on our hands here. Let's hope we keep those good vibes going here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. The inside handoff. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Bobcats headed quickly to the line. He's got it again. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. The Bobcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The run from the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front seven, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds his big tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And the Bobcats will try to move the chains on fourth down. The RPO, it's complete. Touchdown, Bobcats. And they take it in for 6 more points. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed a play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And he's going to bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Makes the grab. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wide receiver comes in motion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, it's Baker. Finds his man, it's Finley. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Man, you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like...
Finding some room. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Pulls it and fires to the left. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Looking down the middle. Oh, look, Ma, one hand.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive.
Makes a grab and room to run. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. On 1st and goal, let's see what Louisiana Tech does. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. The extra point here would tie the game. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost a race.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. From the gun, the ground game. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
The offense changing the play. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the 1st half. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Setting up the screen. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo.
Well, they pick up the 1st down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the 1st.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll try to run for it. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Bobcats are in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
There's some room. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. It's complete to the right. Could not make his way to the corner. Final timeout taken by the Bulldogs. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Looking for the end zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
They've gotten right on the cusp of the end zone. They still need 2 yards. Will they try to bang it in with a run or go over the top? Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now they take the lead. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Back now to your game at the Crampton Bowl. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
And the Bobcats will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it out. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half, and that's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get...
Makes the catch, and he's free. And the Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. The play-action fake. Makes the catch. It's Wilkerson. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Fires to the big fella. He stopped just inside his own 40. They'll mark it at the 39. It'll be 4th down. Offense still out there, lining up quickly on 4th down. Looking for a push on 4th down. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop. Holly Rowe has an update.
Here on the Bulldogs sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered. Ooh.
Here's a little room there. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds his man.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
The give on the counter. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Just going to keep it after the snap. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. Made it harder on themselves on first down, now 2nd and goal from the 9. To the air, it's Baker. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Yeah, in this part of the field, man, those windows shrink, and it's hard as a quarterback sometimes to really force yourself to throw the football. You're sitting in a good spot in 2nd and goal. Just throw that thing away. Don't take the sack and put you in a bad situation.
He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Give to the back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. They're working that left side. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the tight end. That's why the good Lord invented tight ends, isn't it, David? Get a good pickup on first down, open up the entire play.
And just makes life so easy on quarterbacks. I mean, you got these guys that are so gifted athletically that you can do everything with them. They're like overgrown wide receivers, and now understanding zones and how to attack them. It's just unbelievable when you got these kind of big athletes.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Making side adjustments here. Send the tight end in motion.
Kill. 139 Albatross. 139 Albatross.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Bobcats are marching down the field. The give on the inside. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. And the Bobcats racing to the line in the hurry up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Red pass, it's complete. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Finds his big tight end. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Got it. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Pushes ahead for one. It's 2nd and 9. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Dumps it to the back. Finds his man open. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Ohio.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
He's looking to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, head coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
And he's going to try to return this one. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. The give is to Miller. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And now to try to put things in motion on 2nd and long from the 15. Looking to pass. It's Baker. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants and will finally get into the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
Oh, they're after him. Breaks loose. Made a defender miss. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Louisiana Tech is on top. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Miller. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. 2nd down coming up. They'll go right back to him. And he's dragged down.
And that's 2 really good plays in a row by this defense. So you've come up big, you've forced a third down. One more big stop. Now I can get him to punt the football, give my offense a chance to go down the field and to score some points.
Let's it fly. Complete to the left. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Bulldogs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
And I'm not surprised that they're giving him a touch early in this football game, too, because you've seen it throughout the season. Like, they trust their QB to run the football, especially in big-time situations. We'll see that throughout this football game. But he's already over 500 yards. Like, that's really good. So he's a...
Maybe some room here. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. So this offense has to lead. They have the ball, they have the clock on their side, and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. A first down run on the doorstep. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's a great stop by this defense. Second down and goal, getting the lost yardage play, now putting your defense in a better position for third down.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a fourth down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's good! Big 3 points to stretch the lead.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big one.
Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Around 4 minutes to play in this postseason battle. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the catch. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. On target to the left. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Wants to throw it. Pocket breaking down. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
The Bobcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give out of the gun. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the hill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play, like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards and good things are happening.
Might as well give it to him again. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. A little release to the back. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
And that's perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays, don't want to give up those first downs, and just make that clock run.
They'll run play action. Here comes the heat. Being chased. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Nice job by the defense getting after the QB. He's trying to scramble around. He's trying to go get that first with his legs, but he's not able to do it because of the speed on defense.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Rides to the back. Got enough for the first. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Louisiana Tech will just try to run out the clock. The run inside. It's Miller.
It's a great play there by the defense, stopping that run. But now with less than a minute to go, you got to use your timeout. You got to try and conserve as much clock as possible to give yourself a chance to win.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. You know, there's no real reason to panic when you think about it. When does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics. I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on.